Namaskar and good morning to all of you. Today we will examine a joint sector company called Tanfac Industries Limited. It's a joint venture between Aditya Birla Group and Tamil Nadu Industrial Development Corporation TIDCO. It was established in 1985 at Kadalur, which is 20 kilometers south of Pondicherry and about 200 kilometers south of Chennai. It is among the foremost producers of hydrofluoric acid and its derivatives. Number of products are there. Hydrofluoric acid was the primary product. The main promoter is Mr. A.K.AGARWALA. He was the promoter and also the director now. There is Lalit Nayak, another promoter, and so on. So many promoters are there. President Sindil Nathan. It's a joint sector company between Tamil Nadu government, the TIDCO and Aditya Birla Group. Now, from the last annual report, let us see some details about the company. The management discussion is there. The global FLOURO-CHEMICAL market is growing. It is expected to grow at a healthy rate of 5.6% and up to $27.6 billion by 2022. So the FLOURO-CHEMICAL market is a growing market globally. Now, in that, the Tanfac Industries Limited is catering to HVAC, that is heating, ventilation and air conditioning market. Now, most houses are getting air conditioned, most cars are getting air conditioned, like that. In some places heating is important, in some places ventilation is important, some places air conditioning is important. So the chemicals that are manufactured by Tanfac Industries Limited are used in HVAC to provide thermal comfort, heat raising, lowering, keeping it standard, like that. So, increase in the installation of HVAC systems in both the manufacturing sectors and the automotive sectors is expected to grow the demand for the fluorochemicals. That we can understand. Whether it is housing sector or manufacturing sector or automotive sector, this is growing. It is also growing, use of fluorine is also growing in pharma and agri-chemicals market. The company manufactures the following products, all in one segment: fluorochemicals, anhydrous hydrofluoric acid, diluted hydrofluoric acid, potassium fluoride, potassium bifluoride, aluminum fluoride, boron trifluoride complexes, sulfuric acid, then isobutyl acetophenone, IBAP, isobutyl acetophenone, oleum, para-acetic acid. Now, these are the products of Tanfac Industries Limited. Tanfac is an ISO 9001, 14001 and OHSAS 18001 certified company. So, all types of quality certifications are there. Now, technology. Tanfac has gone for world-renowned technology from world leaders. So, for aluminum fluoride, it has tied up with Davy Process Technology of Switzerland for know-how and equipment. For manufacturing hydrofluoric acid, it has tied up with Chenco of Germany for technology and manufacturing. And for sulfuric acid and oleum plants, these were designed by Grasim Industries Limited So one of the premier companies of this Aditya Birla group. Now, Tanfac Industries has got certain very good achievements. It is the largest producer of anhydrous hydrofluoric acid and aluminium fluoride in India. It is the market leader in AIF3 and HF in domestic market. It is the first fluorine chemical company in India and fifth in the world to get ISO 9002 certification in early 1994, and it got upgraded to ISO 9001-2000 revision in the year 2003. It is the first fluorine chemical manufacturing company in India to achieve ISO 14001. Now it is implementing total product maintenance or productive maintenance, with the help of JIPM, the Japanese Institute of Production Management. It's maintaining continuous and steady growth in terms of production capacity and sales. Production capacity and sales both are increasing gradually, steadily. Now let us see the results of the latest Q1 quarter ending June 2018. Net sales are 55.77 crores. 55.77 crores net sales compared to the previous quarter, March ending quarter sales of 47.75 crores, and previous June quarter was 35.62 crores. Now the increase year on year is 56.57%, 56.57% in net sales increase. Quarter on quarter increase is 16.8%. Now let us see the raw material aspect. Raw materials are 24.16 crores against sales of 55.77 crores. That is, raw material cost is just half. Now, year on year increase is 35.88%. Raw material cost increase 35.88% increase, whereas sales increase is 56.57%, very healthy increase. Net profit has increased to 13.08 crores against 2.3 crores in the previous quarter and 2.33 crores in the previous June. 13.08 compared to 2.33 only in previous June. So the net profit increase year on year is 461%. A similar percentage quarter on quarter also. So the huge increase in net profit is only during June 18, latest quarter. Equity is 9.98 crores. Basic EPS is 13.12. Here also year on year is increase is 463%. Actually quarter on quarter increase is 583%. So June quarter has been very healthy. Now, will it repeat in the next quarter? That we will have to wait and see. The market price is around 312 currently compared to just 71 a year before. That is, the increase is 339%. So, it was a good multibagger during the last year. 339% increase in the price. Now, current price is around 312 or so. It is increasing. Price earning is 5.95. And face value is 10, volume is 73,000. So as far as the June quarter is concerned, it is quite healthy. Earlier it was a little sluggish. Earlier all the 4 quarters it was sluggish, but June quarter there is a significant jump. Whether it will repeat the performance, we will have to wait and see. But the price increase has been very impressive. There are some operational risks and other risks in Tanfac Industries, which they have themselves analyzed in their annual report. Company's most significant exposure is against US dollar, because it is importing the chief raw materials, fluorspar and sulfur from China. Now there is excessive dependence on China, and that is hurting the margins. Now how to mitigate that? So the company is trying to find many more vendors within China also, and outside China also. Then the next is sometimes the operations at the HF plant are non-continuous. Therefore, there is maybe due to low demand, something like that, that increases the cost of production. Now, how to mitigate that? To retain existing customers through competitive pricing. So, price sometimes it lowers to see that sales are pushed. Now, expanding the market of HF in Asia Pacific markets and increase export volumes. So, finding out new customers in export markets. Coordinate with domestic players for healthy competition so that others don't reduce price. Focus on PV grade and specialty fluorides. Now, this way the risk is being mitigated for the HF plant low demand. The third, volatility in sulfur price and stiff competition in sulfuric acid market and shifting of sulfuric acid demand resulting in lower capacity utilization of sulfuric acid plant coupled with a higher power cost leading to increase in cost of production of HF plant, aluminum fluoride and other connected products. So lower demand. So here also how to mitigate, optimize the production based on the power requirement. Continuously work on increasing the share of sulfuric acid to non-IABSA market. So new markets, find out new market, that's what they are trying to do. Then power cut or unstable power by Tamil Nadu Electricity Board causes process disturbances and increases the cost. So at one point of time power disturbances were very high. Now how to mitigate that? Maintaining high levels of captive power generation through waste heat recovery from sulfuric acid plant. So captive power generation is being done. Now keeping alternative source of power through HFO and DG sets in good operation conditions. Now exports. Company is continuously trying to increase export revenues by expanding its customer base in new countries. So because there is low demand in India for certain products, you have to find out export markets also. Focus on increasing the export sale volume of HF to existing customers and also identify new customers. In foreign countries also, push more products to existing customers and try to find new customers. Company is optimistic about the outlook for exports in the coming years. Now, domestic market. Domestic market also company is very optimistic in enhancing the demand. Now, that's how Tanfac Industries is. The latest quarter result we have seen, it is very impressive. But will it repeat the same performance or higher performance in coming quarters? We don't know. Sales should increase, net profit should increase, both. Company is of course trying. At present the price earning ratio is very low, therefore there is no harm in buying. But we have to see next quarter performance also to confirm the trend. That's important, One quarter is not enough to indicate a trend. Still the company is progressing, that much we can definitely say. So listen to these videos at least 2 or 3 times, you will understand. The current quarter is very significant, very progressive, very impressive. But will it repeat? I am again and again saying that. You will have to wait and see. So, but it's a good company, progressive company, trying all methods. I will come up before you with another interesting company. Thank you for listening. Listen twice or thrice. I always repeat that. Thank you.